Hi everybody, welcome to Grandma's Corner, where making videos has been so much fun. And I am going to teach you today on how to make a beautiful succulent garden. So I'm lucky enough to have wonderful succulents in my yard. So what I did is I went and I snipped a few things around my yard. I have some geraniums and I have this succulent. I have no idea what it's called, but I know it gets quite large. I know this one is called Jade, I think, and it gets pretty big too. And then here's another one. I think this is called Lamb's Foot because it's so soft, and a variety of other ones. So what I'm going to do, besides swatting this fly, is I'm going to get my gloves on because it's important that you wear gloves when you're working in the dirt. There's all kinds of bacteria in the dirt, and it's just best to protect yourself. When I went around and I snip, I used my handy pruners. You may or may not need these. Sometimes you can just break pieces off. A trowel is nice to have, and sometimes if you're digging holes and the soil is particularly hard, you can get yourself a weed picker. So you're probably asking me, what in the world is she doing with this wagon? Well, my kids are grown now, and I decided to take this wagon, which is probably about 35 years old, and I put holes in the bottom of it and filled it with soil. So now this is going to be the bed of my succulent garden. How cool is that? I like to start by giving my dirt a little bit of moisture. It just makes the plants get in there and hold strong when you're just first putting them in. So give it a little dab of water. Isn't this darling? And let that soak in. You might even want to take your trowel and encourage that water to get down inside. And then you're going to start thinking about how you want to take your succulents and be creative with them. Succulents can get pretty big. So the nice thing about succulents is that if your garden gets too big, all you have to do is trim way back, and then they come back again really healthy. So if these get too big, just get rid of them and start over again next year. All right, so I'm going to put in one of these here, and the cool thing is that this is not very deep, so just go down as far as you can go, give it a good push to secure it, and start on the next one. Here I've got a little geranium I'm going to put in, and I like these jade. Those are cool too. I'm going to get one of those in there. Maybe I'll even put another jade over here. And notice my pieces are small, because if you start off with too big of pieces, then they're going to grow too fast. And you don't want to have to be replacing this too terribly often. So you see how those are all about the same size? Now these I found in my yard too. I actually have, get this, an old metal tub that came out of an old house. And my kids thought it would be a great ornament for the backyard. And I actually have that filled with these succulents, and they're draping over, and it's actually the coolest thing ever. So thank you, kids, for that gift years and years ago. All right, what else are we going to put in here? Oh, let's get some of these little lamb's feet, because they're cool. I like to also just dig with my finger, make a hole, since the dirt isn't too hard. Oh, here's another one of these that will dangle over if you let it. Oh, this is looking really nice, everybody. And I think when I give this thing water, it's going to be so happy. I'm going to put another one of these over here. Isn't this looking good? Well, you can just continue doing this and create whatever garden that you want. Now, you're probably wondering, what is she doing with this dump truck over here? Well, don't you think it would be a great idea to take some of these succulents, one went flying, and you can actually put dirt in here and create a garden as well. How unique would that be? Oh, I'm so glad that you joined me today. I'm going to continue putting in more pieces in here as I can hear the neighborhood getting alive with noise, so I don't want to have to compete with that. So thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you next time. If you have any suggestions or you have any videos you'd like me to make, hey, shoot me an email, send a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.